Very good morning, my friends. How are you? Hope you guys are doing very well, and welcome on this new midweek analysis video from Extreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. So actually it's kind of annoying because I have been recording for 7 minutes straight, and then I noticed that the microphone doesn't seem to be working. Then I had to stop the recording. I checked the video, and indeed there was no sound. So I need now to repeat everything I did again, including the new signal for the EURUSD. Now, I just wanted to say first that I'm really sorry for what happened yesterday. It's not my fault. Almost all of the signals have failed, but of course, because the market has faced a major movement yesterday. Yesterday actually was a big chaos on the market. It was busy with a lot of news. First of all, Salvador has announced that they are going to adopt the Bitcoin as the currency that they can legally be trading within in the country. And of course, this has led to a major drop in the Bitcoin prices, I believe, because the traders have rushed to sell their shares on the Bitcoin. I think more than 336,000 traders have sold their shares. Of course, not only this is the reason, we are also gonna have on tomorrow, Thursday, the European Central Bank's conference, which is gonna be actually held, and therefore the market, I believe, is getting ready for equity for this for the results of this conference. And there are many other reasons that has led to the jump on the dollar. The dollar has actually gained a lot of equity yesterday and has jumped. I believe it has actually, let me check something. Hold on 1 second, please. Yeah, the DXY indeed has jumped above 92. So therefore, I believe right now we have to look for shorting the pairs against dollar. Therefore, the EURUSD signal has been changed from the buy to the short. Of course, my friends, this is because, as we can see right here, we're having here the Fibonacci retracement, and clearly now for me that the pair has actually, I would say it fooled us, honestly, because the pair actually, what's happening here? Why I cannot draw? 1 second, let me just close it and open again. The EURUSD had made us thinking that it has actually made the breakout above 61.8 on 1.18576. However, what seems right now that the pair has been rejected from breaking out from that resistance zone, and therefore right now we are below 61.8. So from technical view, we are going to continue shorting the EURUSD. So we have to continue shorting the EURUSD, and it has to rise again for another 10 pips before it's going to be valid for this short. And of course, my friends, the target should be the nearest support to our entry, which was this one. This was actually the nearest strong key support level to our entry on the daily chart. Therefore, we can expect from the EURUSD to continue the fall all the way till it reaches the level of the support on 1.17722, making it a target of, I think, 85. Almost 85 pips, hopefully gonna be a good profit. Then after that, let's see what we can do next with the pair. So therefore, there goes your signals for the EURUSD. Hopefully it's gonna work very well, and hopefully it's gonna bring us a lots of profits. But again, I need to remind everyone that tomorrow we're going to have the conference for the European Central Bank. This actually might change the results of the signals. Please pay attention to the news. Make sure that you are following the news and updated to it. Any moment, these can actually change the direction of the market. Of course, depends on the outcome. So let's now take a look at the pound USD. Of course, the signal for the pound USD, I believe, is no longer valid for the buy, and right now we need to switch it to short. And of course, actually, what we can do right here, my friends, let me just make it very short for you. We can start shorting exactly right here from the peak of the resistance right here on 1.38096. Again, I am analyzing on the daily chart. So let me just make sure it's clear for you. Let me just go now back to the 4-hour time frame, and clearly we can see that we had right here the peak of the resistance at 1.38084. That's exactly the level where we're gonna start shorting the pound USD. Now, of course, if we look at the 4-hour time frame, we can clearly see right here. Let me just draw it for you, the Fibonacci retracement. Again, we had a rejection from 61.8 Fibonacci retracement, and right now we are about to short almost from Fibonacci 50. As you can see right here also, my friends, the resistance zone where we are going to start shorting the pair is also relying on Fibonacci retracement number 50. And of course, I believe it's going to be safe to short the pair, especially after seeing right here this strong bearish breakout candle, which has been which is going to be followed later by a resistance attempt right here. Once we see that the market has shown here any signs of rejection or a reversal, immediately let's go and short the pair, and hoping for it to reach at least Fibonacci retracement 23.6. That being said, let me just make sure to draw for you the signal. Let me just pause the video to speed it up for you. So here it is. Sell at 1.38073, and of course the target should be right here, my friends, the nearest support or the nearest strong key support level to our entry, which is going to be on 1.37020. There goes the signal for the pound USD, and hopefully it's going to work very well and bring us lots of profits. Now for the AUDUSD, again, same thing with the AUDUSD. It seems to me right now that the pair has went below 0.74159. Right now it has went below that strong key resistance level, and again, as long as the pair is below that resistance, we need to start looking for a short. So let me just make it short for you. Let me delete the old signal, and right now we're going to actually start shorting the pair exactly right from that level of the resistance, just like that. Perfect. So let me just, I'm trying to make it short for you, my friends, without making long stories and long explanations, because I know most of you really don't like it. So it's very clear, I believe, my friends, we had right here the fake breakout. Therefore, we have to wait for the AUDUSD to reach this peak of the resistance right here. I believe is going to be the safest level to start shorting the pair. So therefore, sell the pair at 0.74134. And of course, let me now just go to the daily chart, and same thing, we need to look for the strongest support or resistance levels to identify our target. And of course, it's very clear for me also that right here we're having the strongest key support level. That's going to be, my friends, our target. I think it's very clear that the pair eventually gonna continue the fall to this level. We're aiming approximately 100 pips profit from this signal. Therefore, take profit level 0.73141. There goes your signal for the AUDUSD, and hopefully it's gonna work also very well and bring us lots of profits. Now let's take a look at the USDCAD. Now regarding USDCAD, of course, we need to delete also the old signal, and let's pay attention because this is gonna be somehow different kind of analysis. Now regarding USDCAD, as you can see, my friends, right here, we are having here a very strong key support level. If we pay attention, clearly we had here the strong key support level, just like that, and the pair seems to be respecting this level for quite a long time. Notice that right here we had a strong bearish breakout candle from that support trend line that we're having. Then immediately the market has went above this level of the support trend line, which means this has never been a resistance trend line. It has never become a resistance, and immediately has become another support, or actually immediately going to become another support. So therefore, I believe most likely the USDCAD is going to be great to be bought actually exactly right from that level once the market reaches this level of the support trend line, and most likely it's going to actually respect it. And this time we're going to be aiming at least this resistance level right here at 1.27830. That being said, I believe that we can wait a minute before we continue. We need to look at the left, my friends, to identify if there was any strong key support levels to rely on. Let me scroll to the left, because as you can see right here, this level right here, the market has been ranging. Once the market actually ranging, is not really the best level to rely on, because there was a lot of attempts of a support and resistance, and it's just in consolidation mode. You need to look for support levels like this and like this. These are actually more clear for us, and they are indicates that this level of 1.26124 acts as a strong support level and also as a resistance, as we can see right here. Therefore, let me just make it clear for you that we can start buying the USDCAD at 1.26124, And the target, as I have mentioned earlier, going to be right here, the peak of the resistance exactly right here, which means you are aiming to make 157 pips, hopefully going to be a very good profit. So therefore take profit level 1.27730. There goes a signal for the USDCAD. Hopefully it will work very well and bring us lots of profits. Looking at the USDJPY, of course, the sell signal no longer valid as well. So let me now just delete this signal and let's go to deeper analysis for the pound USD. Sorry, for the USDJPY, I mean, sorry. Let's go to the daily chart. So on the daily chart, the only thing we can notice right here that the USDJPY is actually still trapped inside this channel. So we are actually still inside this channel, my friends. Now, with this strong movement and this strong bullish candle, we can expect from the USDJPY to fall again. But however, this time the direction is going to be for the bullish, I mean. Now, we can expect right now that we're having here a strong support level in the past, and we can actually rely on it since it was also a strong resistance level in the past as well. Now, pay attention. The same level of that support level was also a strong resistance level recently for the USDJPY. And recently also, the pair has made this strong bullish breakout candle. Now, this means that as long as the pair inside this channel, we can maintain our buy order for the pair. But however, the stop loss should be actually small because we are relying again on this channel, which means if the pair ever going to be able to break out from this channel in a bearish movement, of course, that means that most likely the pair is going to continue the fall. But however, we have to make sure that the candle is going to close as a bearish breakout candle. Don't rush to close your trade if you see the candle actually exiting or breaking out from this channel. This could be a pin bar, my friends. So therefore, we have always to wait for the candle to close as a bearish breakout candle before we decide that this trade is no longer going to be valid. However, as long as the pair is above our entry, we should be fine. We have to wait for the USDJPY to rise, to fall for another 32 pips before it's going to be valid for the buy. Let me go to the 4-hour time frame so I can actually have a clearer entry. Now, let me just make sure that the right entry, in my opinion, is going to be right here. Why? Because on the 4-hour time frame, this was the nearest strong key support level. It was also a strong support level in the past as well, which has become recently a resistance, as we can see, and then later on has been broken out from. Which means that we're going to start buying the USDJPY exactly from 110.028. And as long as we are above this entry, we are safe. However, you have to pay attention, my friends, that the pair might actually go below this trend line, this channel, as I have explained earlier. So the safe zone should be ranging for 55 pips, no more than that. And again, pay attention that the candle has to close as a bearish breakout candle before you decide to close this trade. And you know something? I'm going to change the entry. I want to make sure it's the safest point possible. I want to make sure everyone is going to have the safest entry possible at all. So I believe, yes, this is going to be the safest one. This is going to be the maximum. Right here, my friends, we are having here the support level right here. This was the nearest support to this bullish breakout candle. That's going to be the safest entry, and I'm going to rely on it to make sure everyone hopefully going to make profit from this signal. Therefore, the entry should be at 109.888. That's a better level, I think, and therefore we can start buying the pair right from that level. Let me just make sure I'm fixing the signal exactly like that. This is actually a much better signal. I think I can even myself enter this trade, and hopefully we will make all good profits out of this trade. USDCHF. USDCHF is, of course, is still also ranging inside the channel, as we can see right here, my friends. If I want to make it more accurate, is just like that. So as we can see, very similar to the USDJPY, the pair is still ranging inside the level or inside this channel. So therefore, what we can do right now is looking for another good buy levels. Now we need to look for the support levels. Now after identifying that most likely the USDCHF is going to break out from that channel, let's now look for a strong support and resistance levels to rely on. And clearly for me right here, we are having the strong support level, which has become also recently a resistance level, and this is again the bullish breakout candle from that level of the resistance indicates that most likely this support level is going to be respected again and remain or actually maintain its level as a support, which means we have to wait for the pair to fall for another 22 pips before we can start again buying it. So therefore buy USDCHF as 0.91678, and the safe zone, of course, my friends, should be ranging below that channel, very similar to the pound USD. As long as the pair is inside the channel, keep the trade running. As long as the pair has actually made a bearish breakout from that channel and the candle has closed as a bearish breakout candle, then let's close the trade. Let me draw for you the shape of the safe zone, exactly like this. And let's switch to the daily chart to identify our target. Now, if the pair is ever going to make the bullish breakout candle from that trend line, that's going to be great, because we can expect from the pair to actually continue the rise till it reaches that strong resistance level right here, which means we are aiming approximately 100 pips profit from this signal. Therefore, take profit level is going to be 0.92677. There goes your signal for the USDCHF, and hopefully it's going to work very well and bring us lots of profits. Now let's take a look at the gold, which I believe is going to be also a very good signal this time, and hopefully we'll make good profits out of it. Let me tell you, one of my really favorite price actions to start shorting any pair is this, what you are seeing right now in front of you on the gold on daily chart. Once you see a resistance right here and has been followed later by this pattern, which indicates a fake breakout, most likely the pair is always going to continue the rise till it reaches the same level of that resistance, and then it's going to continue the fall. If we check the history, we can see that we had it exactly right here. We had here a resistance level, then we had exactly the same pattern, and again the pair has reversed exactly on the same level of the resistance. Let me see where we can see it also. I'm just looking to make sure. I just want to show you that this is actually a very strong setup, and I believe most of the times it's really a valid one. I'm looking right here. Actually, here it didn't work, as we can see, which is normal, of course. Right here, I believe, yes, right here we are having here another resistance level, and here this pattern, and then here, right here, my friends, the market has reached the same level of the resistance and immediately reversed at it. Of course, the same goes for the bullish as well, for the bullish reversal, I mean. But however, I think we don't have much time to see the history. We need to look for the signal itself. Right now on the daily chart, the gold now seems like it's trying to make a correction and retesting the same level of the resistance on 1808.33. Most likely with the strong bullish movement of the dollar and the fall of the gold, most likely the pair is going to continue the fall exactly from that level of the resistance. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, we can see clearly, my friends, that right here we had a previous support level, and this was the strongest key resistance level before this level. Now, of course, we had the same level of 1808. We had several attempts of a resistance, indicates that this most likely is a very strong level for the resistance. Now, I believe if we check here, let me just delete the old signal so it won't confuse anyone. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. So what I wanted to show you that here we are having, if we check the Fibonacci retracement, I believe, yes, perfect. Here, my friends, we are having a strong rejection from 61.8, and right now the pair is ranging on Fibonacci retracement 50. Most likely, this is going to be really, as I mentioned before, the best level to start again shorting the gold. So let me just make it clear for you that we can start shorting the gold precisely right from here at 1000 sell at 1807.68. and the target this time, we can actually aim at least the nearest support level at 38.2 Fibonacci retracement, which means we're aiming 366 pips, hopefully going to be a good profit. So therefore, take profit level 1771.41. Let me just zoom out more, go back to the daily chart. So let me just also clear for you that the safe zone should be ranging till 61.8 Fibonacci retracement, since we are actually depending on it on shorting the pair, which means okay, that's a lot. Let me just make it shorter or smaller, sorry. Exactly till 61.8. Exactly. Yes, perfect. Just like that. Let's not make it any higher than 61.8, which means the safe zone will be ranging for 184 pips. I know, guys, it's a lot, but that is what the setup is giving us, and we have to just go along with it. Yeah, I'm tired of talking. Sorry about that. So there goes your signal for the rest of the days of this week. Again, my friends, really sorry for what happened yesterday. It was no one's fault. The market sometimes might go against our direction due to the fundamental news and the unexpected events and updates on the market. And again, please pay attention and be careful. This week seems to be a very busy week, and therefore we have to be careful about our trades. In the end, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.